Shopping malls and main streets deserted around the world as workers and shoppers stay home during coronavirus lockdowns and global demand for clothing collapses. The impact is devastating for fashion brands and their staff, but nowhere is this pain being felt as sharply as in Bangladesh, which relies on clothing as its main export and economic backbone. Garment orders worth more than $3 billion are being canceled or suspended, threatening millions of jobs in this impoverished South Asian nation.
We are facing a lot of problems as we need to pay rent and buy food. How can we support our families?
I am poor and I have a baby and a husband who are both dependent on me. I don't know how I will survive.
Anger is rising among factory workers who are mostly women supporting entire families. They protest in the capital, demanding unpaid wages.
These workers are really poor. They've worked in the supply chains and in the operations of these brands for months and years. And at this moment of crisis, it's really important for brands and retailers to live up to their human rights responsibilities.
Bangladesh is the world's second biggest garment manufacturer after China, providing cheap skilled labor to meet the world's demand for fast fashion for international brands such as Gap, Primark, and Nike.
And it is a plea of humanity. And I don't want any grant. I don't want any kind of charity. I just want the bare minimum justice for our workers.
Several brands have now committed to paying for the products they've already ordered, but activists say some companies, including Gap, have so far failed to do that. In a statement to CNN about this issue, Gap said, "We are acting quickly and prudently to responsibly reduce expenses. We're making decisions based on the best interest of our employees, customers, and partners, as well as long-term health of our business. We're committed to working closely with our long-standing suppliers to best assess how we can work together through this crisis." The Bangladesh government is also calling for international brands to support their suppliers. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has announced a stimulus package of around $8 billion, including soft loans, to help factories pay their staff. Some factories are also now producing personal protective equipment, including medical gowns for domestic use and export. But many are worried that these steps won't be enough to save the industry or the millions of workers who depend on it to feed their families. Ivan Watson, CNN.